Hello 12th class students. This is your chapter 12 Computer Networks part 2. It is your lecture number 5. So in this class you will learn Introduction to Web Services. And the parts of web services are www, HTML, XML, HTTP, domain name, URL, website, web browser, web services and web hosting. Now let's get started with Introduction to Web Services. The first is www. You know what is www stands for? That is the World Wide Web, also known as web. It is a collection of websites or web pages on a web server. It is connected a device through the network, internet. The website may contain text, images, audio, sound, animation, etc. The web with internet allows retrieval and display of website to your device. So this was invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. So at that time the internet and hypertext is available, but no one knows that how to use the internet to link or share one document to another. So Tim focused on three main technologies, that is HTML, URL and HTTP. So the objective behind the intention of WWW was to combine recent computer technologies, data networks, and hypertext into a user-friendly and effective global information system. HTML, it stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a standard markup language for documents designed to be displayed in a web browser. It is generally assisted by other technologies like CSS, JavaScript, Ajax, etc. It is a tag-based code where tags are predefined and tags are instructions how web pages will appear on the browsers. It is not a case-sensitive language. The extension is .html or .html. Next is your XML. XML, it stands for Extensible Markup Language. So it is a case sensitive language. In this, tags are not predefined. We can create our own tag. In this XML, they store the information in a plain text format and that is not blocked by any firewall. It also has a set of rules for encoding documents so that both human readable and machine readable code is there. Okay. Next is HTTP. So it stands for the Hypertext Protocol that is used to transfer all the files and data from one computer to another on the World Wide Web. Client or we can say browser send the request to web server using HTTP protocol and server respond back to client using HTTP. So the client and server over web communicating using HTTP protocol. HTTP is stateless protocol, so various techniques apply to make HTTP as stateful like cookies. You can see the URL in this HTTP is written before the name of the site. Now domain names. So communicating with computer on internet using IP address is practically impossible as it is very difficult to remember IP address of every computer or website because IP address is in the form of numbers. So we can't remember all the numbers. So the system has been developed to assign names to IP address and maintain a database of these names corresponding to IP address and they are referred as domain name. Example cbse.nic.in, gmail.com. So it is used in URL to identify the particular web servers. So domain name has more than one part, top level domain name or we can say primary domain name and the subdomain name. So for example in the cbse.nic.in, so in is the primary domain and NIC is subdomain of in and CBSE is subdomain of NIC. So domain name, that is some generic domain names are there, that is .com commercial business, .edu educational institutes, .gov government agencies, .net network organizations, .org educations, that is a non-profit. So by these domain name you can easily identify that which domain name is belong to which category. Now some country specific domain names, that is .in belongs to India, .au Australia, .ca Canada, .ch China, .nz New Zealand, .pk Pakistan, .jp Japan, .us United States of America. Now URL, the full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. So each website has a unique address called the URL. So this is the example of URL, and the basic format of URL is this. You have to first the protocol type, then address, and then path. So this is the in this image you can identify that this is a URL, okay, and which is a domain name, which is primary domain name, which is subdomain name, okay. You can easily identify in this URL. Now website. Website is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on at least one web server. You can see google.com, youtube.com are the websites. So all publicly accessible websites that collectively constitute the World Wide Web. So it is of two types, that is static and dynamic. So static means the information without any interaction with user or web server, and dynamic means a user can communicate with the web server again and again, or we can say the website can communicate with the web server. Web browser. So web browser is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. Web browser act as a client to send request to server. So once the web server process the request and return the response, the same will be displayed on web browser. So there are many popular web browsers available like Google Chrome, Firefox, UC Browser, Opera, etc. And most of the web browser supports graphical support, but Linux is your text-based web browser. Web services. So web server is a computer that runs website. It is a computer program that distributes web pages as they are requisitioned. The basic objective of the web server is to store, process and deliver web pages to the user. This is the main objective of web services. Okay, that web server, that is to it is to store, process and deliver web pages to the user. Web server and client communicate with the help of this HTTP protocol. Web server returns the requested page to client with a response code like 404 if the page is not found, 200 if the requested page found. Web hosting. So it is a service which allows individual or organization to make their website accessible through the World Wide Web. So website is hosted on special computer called the web server. If the site is hosted, users can access the website from anywhere in the world. So to host a website, we need domain name, web space. And web hosting provides the various services like FTP, uploading, FTP upload, email account, website building tool and databases, etc. So till now many topics we have covered. You have to revise your classwork and make proper notes of each topic. Then you have to submit your notes on my mail ID or you can submit it on Edquark. So thank you and have a nice day.